quality of music seems to be going up, and projects seem to be getting a lot more ambitious too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, Evan.
Awesome.
Yeah, Evan did the 52 Weeks thing, and he did the 12 Towns thing, and then Casey and the Deer Hunter did Color Spectrum, which is just like
crazy.
It's so hard to wrap your mind around until you actually listen to it. But you know, you think that's something we're going to see more of? You know, these more ambitious sort of.
I think so.
Far-reaching ideals.
Yeah, and it's cool to change like things up and what people are used to. It's people get interested. That's how I listened to Evan, because I was like, he did a song every week of the year.
Yeah.
So y'all check this out. Sure. And it was awesome. So, and he's one of our best friends. So.
All right. Talk a little bit about your releases then. You did the split with Tiger's Jaw. You had your own self-release, and then your Only Boundaries EP. You know, and even with those small releases, there was a lot of talk and a lot of excitement about what you guys were doing. A lot of people were paying attention. Did you find that a bit daunting when it came time to write Separation and record it? You know, knowing that you had that many eyes and ears on you.
I mean, it's hard to say no because it's in the back of your head.
Yeah,
but
I think it was a little bit.
It was definitely in the back of our head. But what we were mainly focused on when we wrote the record is something that we were proud of and we liked. So I think it's important for your first full length, or I don't know, just make music that you want to make and not really.
What will help you out?
Yeah.
More than what you
Right.
Yeah.
So you're able to sort of consult
Yeah,
yourself.
and if people relate or pick up on it or anything, that's just a plus, and it makes it all worth it.
You know, progression-wise, there's a definite heaviness that sort of. It's definitely a progressive heaviness. It's I Only Want to Be Here is pretty mellow by comparison. You know, so you have this heaviness not just sonically but lyrically that sort of pervades your songwriting as it's gone on. Was that just kind of part of growing into yourselves, or was that sort of just the arc your music ended up taking?
Well, I mean, there was a lineup change after I Just Want to Be Pure.
Yeah.
Like,
when we made I Just Want to Be Pure, we were stoked about it for about 2 weeks. And we were like, what did we just record?
Right.
But it was also, we were all still in high school.
Right.
And, but when we started the band, we wanted to be a band that could kind of like move people in a way different than what we're used to, like in punk, or we wanted like, I don't know, we wanted to get people to feel something in music. And that's what, I guess, the heaviness comes from. Just kind of knock people on their asses a little. Even though I don't know if we do that. It's just that's what we're trying.
Right.
You know?
It works. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, and I don't know, we just like heavy shit.
heavy shit and melodic shit. Heavy shit and melodic shit.
Yeah.
That's
Right on.
what it's all about.
So I mean, you know, compared to writing EPs, you know, what was the most challenging aspect of writing a full length, aside from obviously, you know, the fact that it's more work?
Yeah. It's just a lot more songs, and we wanted every song to be like good. We wanted like every song.
The no filler thing.
Right.
We wanted to make sure.
It's easy to make a few. It's easy to get a few good songs if you're just doing an EP, you know. And that was our first challenge.
It definitely, took, like, aside from the obvious, it took longer to write.
Yeah.
And to be like, this song deserves to be on it. This song doesn't. You know.
Were there tracks that you would just finish with and kind of, I mean, were there tracks that were cut from?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so you guys stopped at a furry convention.
Oh.
Let's talk a little bit about that and that experience.
I'm actually horrified.
Yeah.
I'm still shaken up about it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we heard about it, so we're like, we're definitely gonna go and sneak in. And it was probably the easiest thing we've ever snuck into.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They had all these passes, and we just walked up these stairs, and there's a parade of furries going the opposite way, so we're just looking at
Touch tight quarters. It was weird.
It smelled like a diaper.
We were just almost touching some of them. We like walked backstage. There was like this stage, and all these furries were there, and we somehow just walked right backstage. And no one said anything to us.
We walked around like we owned it. I don't get how it worked out, but
well, you have to look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It was actually eye-opening.
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
I mean, if that works for the people, But that
Yeah,
works for
people
them.
do what they want. I don't care, but
It's just weird.
it's
Yeah,
just.
we can all admit that.
Still
Right?
can't wrap my
It's
head
a little
around
weird.
it, really.
I think even the furries themselves look at me. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, definitely. They turned some heads in Pittsburgh.
I'm sure.
Pittsburgh too.
Seems like such a weird place to have that.
It definitely is.
Yeah. So it was a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm glad I went.
Had to take it.
Right on. All right. So, are there any bands or albums you guys are listening to right now that you're stoked on?
Yeah, there's so many
Everything.
this year.
Everything that's come out this year has been very good.
Yeah. That band Joyce Manor is amazing.
Yeah.
From California, I think.
Yeah.
Not heard them yet.
They're great. New Bon Iver record, Title Fight, Fireworks.
Everything. Literally everything.
Everything that's come out this year that I personally have been excited for has been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're excited for the new Sainthood Reps album.
Yeah, for sure.
That
Yeah.
should be very good.
Yeah.
Manchester Orchestra's records.
Yeah, that's
Really
awesome.
good. Yeah.
New Bright Eyes is really good.
Everything that we've listened to this year, we've been like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's been a bad one a bunch. And then, like, all the collaborative stuff that Casey did on Color Spectrum, especially with
Yeah.
Danny and
yeah.
Tanner,
Yeah.
just kills me, man.
He's the most insanely talented guy.
We're privileged to meet him.
Yeah.
He was a very cool guy to hang out with.
I want to say I've probably seen them about half a dozen times now, and it's just been,
They're so good.
every time has been just a great experience.
Yeah. I think he's the most flawless singer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It seems effortless, too, which is like,
I
he
know.
just does it, you're like,
It makes me really
serious?
upset.
Right.
He just walks off stage and he's still himself. That's
Yeah.
what I think about the performance that much.
But those guys, some of the coolest guys we met on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were cool. Thank God they were on the tour.
Right.
Because we wouldn't have had that much fun.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's for sure.
Yeah, it seems like Dredge probably would have been a little intense.
They're very isolated,
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Well, they've been around for
Yeah.
what, 10, 15 years now.
Yeah, the last thing they want to do is probably hang out with a bunch of young idiots.
20-somethings.
Right. All right, so you guys are going to Australia. Is that your first time down there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Excited for that?
More than excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
can't
not
believe
excited about the flight.
No.
That's way too long
And,
to
and
be
I
on
think
a
it's
flight.
winter when we're going, right?
Yeah, but it'll be like 60s or something.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah,
So
well,
it'll be
that's-
like springtime.
16-hour flight.
we're nervous to see what's like. We don't know if the show's gonna be good because we've never been there.
Right.
But as long as anyone's there,
Yeah.
I would think the shows will probably be moderately pretty good because, you know,
I
you
think-
gotta figure not a whole lot of American bands can make it down there. So
I think the way that they booked it, the shows are going to be good.
yeah.
Because they're doing club nights or punk nights or something where the venues are guaranteed to be full.
Oh, okay.
And then we're the only band playing that night.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, hopefully win people over.
Yeah, well, that should be interesting then. What are you guys doing after that? Taking time off or going on another tour?
we're gonna go. We have a fall tour, but we can't say who.
We can't say yet.
Actually, what time is it?
No.
We can't.
It doesn't matter the time.
I thought Bailey said it's 6 o'clock.
No, on July 6th.
I was just kidding. We're not going on tour in the fall. Yeah.
Not going on tour.
On July 6th,
Look for news.
there'll be something.
Something. All right. That's what I got for you. Anything else you want to add or mention? Anything you can pass along? You're maybe going on tour.
Check out those records that we said.
Yeah,
Right
check
on.
out every record we said, especially Bon Iver, because it's changing lives right
Yeah,
now.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
And yeah, thank you for thinking of us.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming back to Cincinnati.
Dude, Cincinnati
How could we not
showed
have
us so
done
much
last
love last time.
Yeah, I hope.